Hey, what's up, Tech Boy? So, it's been a while since I made a video, and past few weeks I've been playing a lot with Meteor and 3Poi, trying to keep up with everybody else, and just kind of really having some fun with it. And I thought I'd share one pretty cool thing that I've been playing with the past couple of days, and that is Meteor Snakes. So, snakes with poi tend to be whenever you're adding isolations and just tracing around the body, whether it be vertically or horizontally. Yeah, so I wanted to apply that to meteor spinning. For me, spinning has always been learning a new move, getting comfortable with it, and then figuring out how you can take that move and bring it closer to the body, to your core, add isolations to it, flow around with it a little bit. So that's exactly what I wanted to do with, a meteor weave, which is kind of just boring by itself. So I wanted to figure out how I could get it and bring it around close and get close to my body. So, a couple of terms real quick. We have our thumb side of the meteor, which will be this poi, and then our pinky side of the meteor, which will be that poi. So, there's a whole bunch of opportunities for different types of snakes here, but I'm just going to talk about the one that I first really started playing with. And before that, a note, if you haven't seen Rogue's video, he just recently made a video which covered a type of meteor movement where you use, one poi kind of rests behind your shoulder, behind your neck, and you can use this sort of like transition here in your meteor spinning. And I've been playing around with that and kind of was trying to, instead of really utilizing that resting moment to do this really subtle, slow transition, to try and do something like that, but without really having the poi ever resting there and just kind of, tracing or isolating through that moment. And I came up with this. So this feels very snake-like to me, and I'll break it down as much as I can. So from the meteor weave, we're going to utilize the pinky side, the pinky poi, and it's going to come up into the armpit. Snakes tend to do that. You'll have the poi, your hand will come into your armpit as you're doing the little isolated weave. So as will this meteor. So we'll take the pinky poi, which will swing behind our back as our hand comes into the armpit, and then immediately afterwards, the thumb side is going to come all the way behind to the non-native shoulder on top. And instead of it just resting and utilizing this transition here, just see if you can swing it through without ever really touching your back, creating this little negative space arm loop, swinging through it. And then this moment right here, you kind of like give it a little flick back into rotation and let the meteor spin behind you back into a weave. So here, and then back into the front to get back to where you started. So it goes pinky native armpit, thumb non-native shoulder, around to the back and back to the front. So something like this. So that's really fun. It feels pretty cool. Bringing that meteor weave and like getting it all tracing and around your body. So there's a lot of whole opportunities of expansion with this concept. Instead of doing the pinky side native armpit, we could do thumb side native armpit by just, waiting for that opportunity by letting it spin for an extra half beat or whatever. Tucking the thumb side over there. And yeah, it's pretty exciting because there's a whole lot of stuff you can do with this. Tracing in all different places, over non-native shoulder, over here, under the legs, behind the back. And then of course all applying it to 3-poi spinning wherever you can do the snakes that you're normally doing with 2-poi, but having a meteor snaking around your body on the other hand. And then of course, double meteor, it can get crazy. So I just thought I would share that really quick. Hopefully it inspires you to take off with some other concepts related to this. And yeah, let's see what y'all got.